I want to bring in Dr. Vin Gupta now. Dr. Gupta is a pulmonologist. He's also an NBC News and MSNBC medical contributor. And Doctor, you're there in Washington State. You've been on the front lines of this fight against coronavirus since it started 7 months ago. That doctor we just heard from there, he's at a hospital in Utah. Both of your states seeing increases in cases. Some states are seeing pretty significant spikes. What's happening?
Morning, Craig. A lot of reasons for this. What we do know is in places like Wisconsin and Iowa that what's preceded these really devastating surges, not only in cases but in hospitalizations and deaths, was the arrival of college students. In 27 college towns in Wisconsin, 5,400 cases dating back to the middle of August. That was the precedent. After which, 4 weeks later, we started seeing spikes across different age cohorts, older individuals. So we can look to the restarting of campuses, the lack of rigorous testing at those campuses as one explanation. Clearly, another explanation here is that cold weather is a welcome environment for flu and certainly for COVID-19. So we're entering a really dangerous phase.
We're also entering the holiday season here. Thanksgiving a few weeks away, then Christmas. You wrote something on Twitter that got our attention. You're getting a lot of questions about whether it's safe to travel to see our parents for the holidays. And you had a really detailed answer. What's your advice?
Greg, thanks for the opportunity, because these are the questions that everybody wants answers to, like these very just basic questions. Can I travel safely? I think first and foremost, the answer to that is don't travel if you absolutely do not need to travel. Travel right now in the middle of a pandemic is not advised. But if you must travel, if there's an emergency, if there's some other urgent need to get on a flight or to get on a bus or a train, these are things I would recommend, and there's some consensus amongst my fellow lung docs on this approach. I should note here, Greg, that there's some healthy debate as well. I think, but 72 hours at minimum, but I recommend 5 days before you get on a flight, you should shut it. You should make sure that you are, if you're going out and having socially distanced dinners, for example, with people you're not sheltering in place with, stop that. Basically, stay at home. Try to minimize going out and mask distance, of course, and then try to get tested sometime right before the flight. So 24 hours ideally is my recommendation. Obviously, if we had rapid point of care testing on the front end, that'd be great before we get on a flight. So have that test 5 days before, really shut down any sort of public type activities, any other engagement. I would definitely recommend, this is where there's debate. Listen, Senator Harris was on a flight with a few staffers that ultimately ended up testing positive a week later, but they were on a flight. It was revealed that they were wearing N95 masks, which is appropriate. Everything the Biden-Harris campaign did in response to those two staffers turning out positive was a masterclass in how to prevent a pandemic or an outbreak. But they were wearing N95 masks on the flight. That's something that all of us should be doing, and then we should be getting tested on the back end too, Craig.
Let me ask you about this herd immunity stuff, this memo that apparently two White House senior aides referenced, that this idea of herd immunity, that may be our way out of this. What's your thinking on that? Is it, as those scientists noted in that letter, a dangerous fallacy?
It's incredibly irresponsible and dangerous to be advocating for something like herd immunity. Usually the people that advocate it, Craig, have never cared for a patient with COVID-19 or spoken to a victim's family. So this is something where we know models from my own institute suggest 500,000 individuals may die if we advocate for herd immunity by February 1st. So certainly not something to advocate for, and I'm glad they published that letter.
Dr. Vin Gupta, we'll have to leave it there. Always enjoy your analysis and your insights, sir. Thank you. We'll let you get back to saving lives.
Hey there, I'm Chris Hayes from MSNBC. Thanks for watching MSNBC on YouTube. If you want to keep up to date with the videos we're putting out, you can click subscribe just below me, or click over on this list to see lots of other great videos.